one should be left alone in the dark with love fill a broken heart. I know we can make the world better if we come together. You gotta believe that we can change the outcome if we join in, reach out a hand.
With the 7th highest unemployment rate in the United States, at a population of just over 500,000 people, Wyoming has been hit hard by hunger. In Wyoming, the cities are small, and the small towns are even smaller. This makes finding and receiving food assistance a very hard proposition. Our Campbell's Let's Can Hunger project began with the idea of providing food to our local food bank, Powell Loaves and Fishes. Loaves and Fishes receives no federal or state assistance in providing food for those in need in our communities. The assistance they receive comes strictly from donations by concerned members of our community and from food drives similar to what we provided. We engaged the 3 elementary schools in Powell, Wyoming, in a 3-week food drive to provide 5,000 pounds of food to Powell Loaves and Fishes. With only 875 students in these schools, this was a lofty goal. Made even loftier when you consider that 30% of these students are part of the food insecure in this country. That means that 175 of these kids go hungry at some point. This figure comes from the local school district in a survey they conducted in the fall of 2011. With an additional partnership with Domino's Pizza, we provided a pizza party to the grade at each school who raised the most food, and free Cinesticks to the school who raised the most food overall. These kids had a blast, and they raised 3,750 pounds of food. Team Enactus had pledged to raise 5,000 pounds, and when we say we will, we will. Team Enactus then further raised another 1,250 pounds through donations from our own team. To help break the cycle of hunger in our communities, we purchased black wristbands with the Let's Can Hunger logo on them and asked the students to wear them for the duration of the project. One 4th grader, when asked what the wristbands meant, said, "They're to remind us that there are people in our town that go hungry and we can help." This is from a 4th grade student. Team Enactus and the 3 elementary schools in Powell, Wyoming already have in place plans for next year to do the same kind of food drive. The 5,260 pounds of food donated to Powell Loaves and Fishes represents 62% of the food that they receive for the entire year. On our first food drop, over 1,800 pounds, they told us that they were not sure they could take all the food for 3 weeks if they were all this size. Well, they found room for it all, and they are looking forward to next year. They're extremely proud of the elementary school students and the people in the Powell community for this support. Team Enactus wishes to thank the Campbell Soup Company for the sponsorship, and we wish to thank Enactus USA for the tremendous support to Enactus teams across the country, and specifically our Enactus team.
There's so many lives struggling to find